So, Ashton Missile Silo. Hey, radiation. Ah, that's fun. Okay. Please show me the goddamn people. So, we're going to be going down a lift while monsters attack us. Going to go with Medic's Psycho combo. Or maybe something else too. Turbo. That looks like +1 turbo, whatever that is. I think it's slow motion because the explosion killed a lot of tunnelers. Turbo has worn off. I don't get the turbo thing. Matter of perspective. Yeah. Anyone else? Come on, don't be shy. Anyone else? I thought this might be more dangerous. Apparently it's not really all that dangerous. It's a lot of explosions and radiation and all kinds of fun things. Oh, piece of cake. And let's see. Might as well throw the Agent H2 mailgun away. I'm not going to. If I can take it out of this DLC, I will. It has a bonus limb damage ability. That's always fun. What's this? Launch deck. Yeah, what the hell do we need to do here? Bathrooms. No. I was hoping I could have just, lockpicked the door. So much faster. Protected. Oh. Not you. Not you. Whisper. Whisper. Hmm. Is there any point to this? Ooh. Probably not. Yeah. US Army combat armor. Hydra. Well, the Hydra alone is worth coming here. Surprisingly rare. Unless you make them yourself. I just don't recall how. Do you have my missiles? Yes, you do. Ooh, commissary. Laser pistol. Devastation. Great. You and ED both get +2 to damage threshold. Of course. Why wouldn't I get? Oh, moving on. Can I use this? No. How do we get down? Just jump down. As well. Go! Oh, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. It's too late to worry about that. Oh. Okay, where the hell are we? There's another safe. Probably where we needed to go anywhere. Anyway. These guys. Hopefully there's not too many of them here. Oh. Collapsed building. What? What? Yeah, that was pathetic. something's dangerously close to breaking. Need more clothing, normal clothing or light armor. Yeah, stop blocking me, dude. Well, that was an enjoyable trick. We have to keep those hollow.
Hopeville, High Road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here.
So, what happened here?
You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it.
So, you said I brought it from the west.
It was a device, a detonator, one I'd never seen before, or heard before. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after, when the device opened, started to speak. When it did, the divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos. They exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape. Sand, ash, the dead. The divide skies became a graveyard.
If you saw this happen, then how did you survive?
Should have died there. But now that I know you live, the machines here saved me. I was the only survivor, or thought I was. Your package, the message inside, awoke medical machines, close to the one that shadows you, began to build themselves. Then others. They only take what parts they find in the divide, never roam beyond it. Can't even leave the silos without a human to shadow. Like hounds. Maybe they saw the flag on my jacket, thought I was of America. If so, history saved me. A sign.
This package, you said it had markings. What was it?
Machinery. Simple on the outside. Computer parts. Inside. More complicated. Was the only time I'd heard a machine speak in the divide. The only machine with a voice.
Why would I have brought it here?
I've walked the east. You've walked the west. More than I have. Circle Junction, Reno, Vault City. Word a few at Fort Ardash. Fort Brahmin drives on the big circle. Whatever you saw out there wasn't enough to make you stay. Maybe the markings on the package reminded you of the road home.
I don't understand how a package could have done this.
You will. I'll show the Mojave, Bear and Bull, the way of it. How couriers can break nations. What happened here can happen again. You've already proved it. What you did in Ashton, the silo there.
I had no idea the silo was active until the missile was in the air towards Hopewell.
Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the chip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand. Pieces of the old world like that just need someone careless enough to take them where they need to go. To do their killing.
So you wanted me to come to the Divide. Here, now what?
Your road's not done. Haven't walked it full yet. Not nearly enough. The way ahead and below leads to the heart of the Divide. And there, you and I, we'll have an ending to things.
This canyon is miles long, maybe longer. Can I find you?
At the end of the Divide, through the trenches and wreckage, that's where you'll find me. My new home, here, amongst dead men. You and that machine. Keep your eyes on the tower that cuts the horizon. You'll find your way. Made it this far. Not much farther to go.
Yeah, marked me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least. And yeah, at least. Probably a ton more. A nuke. More nukes. I don't know if they're nukes. Again, I don't really pay attention. Warheads, whatever. Not important. Oh, they're warheads, that's sure. Warheads of what containing what? That's not important. Still see at least 6 guys. Well, I think they're there. There's someone. What about these two? They there or there? But you two are easy to spot. Are you? Don't push me down, dude. Just don't. Another one down. Now our ammunition situation concerning the really heavy weapons is quite good. Neutrals. What the fudge is the neutral one? Okay. Carrier 6. Yeah. These people are not friendly to couriers. Wonder why. I've never done anything to harm them. Ulysses locked.
The Whitelegs meant to show respect, bribe me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words. Showed them tech caches, taught them the workings of chamber and powder, spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things. Lies. And then they tried to honor me, not the Legion. They brought me before the campfire one night, showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now. It was like my entire dead tribe in the firelight, teeth grinning red in the dark, eager corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids, the way of the twisted hairs, as if it showed they were like me, of me, while every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the knots meant. They thought to show respect. Defiled it. Lost myself in trying to read the braids they wove, when I remembered they had put no meaning in it. They had no history of what it meant. They didn't even know the insult in the twists, knots. And Drywells came rushing back. The Whitelegs circled like that. It was like looking at the dead of my tribe, reborn as ghosts. Hateful, hungry, bowing to Kaiser.
Hey, Dad! Check out this robot!
Another history.
Careful, Tommy. I've never seen a robot like that before. It might be dangerous.
Alone.
He's not dangerous. Look, he's hurt. Can we take him home, Dad? Maybe Mom can fix him.
I don't know, son. What if someone comes looking for it?
Please? He looks so lonely. Maybe if Mom fixes him, he can help her out around the garage.
All right, boy. But if he breaks anything, it's coming out of your allowance.
Yay! He'll be just like Ralphie. Only this one's not a toy.
Yeah, great timing with the interruption. Ah, where did this happen? Hmm, what's a Chicago? Sounds like that kid was pretty fond of you, so why did you leave? Who gave that up to continue with Lee's mission? Or was it worth it?
The Whitelegs meant to show respect, bribed me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words, showed them tech caches, taught them the workings of chamber and powder, spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things. Lies. And then they tried to honor me, not the Legion. They brought me before the campfire one night, showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now. It was like my entire dead tribe in the firelight, teeth grinning red in the dark, eager corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids, the way of the twisted hairs, as if it showed they were like me, of me. While every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the knots meant. They thought to show respect, defiled it. Lost myself in trying to read the braids they wove. When I remembered, they had put no meaning in it. They had no history of what it meant. They didn't even know the insult in the twists, knots. And the dry wells came rushing back. The Whitelegs circled like that. It was like looking at the dead of my tribe, reborn as ghosts, hateful, hungry, bowing to Caesar. Another history, gone, carried by me alone.
Yes, I think there's satchel charges here. Something of equivalent annoyance. No, that's a piece of meat. That's a potential charge. Yeah, probably another piece of meat. Hard to say, really. So, let's just keep moving. I think these are mole rats, these two. I noticed, saw a peek of them between the fudges. Not quite sure what's going on with the explosions. Private Foster's personal journal. Jesus, this place is a hellhole. I heard it was bad from some of the guys coming back, but Jesus. Henriksen bought it when one of those unexploded warheads went off, and Jenkins, those things got him. I don't know what they were exactly. Ghouls, maybe? But nasty fuckers. Lieutenant thinks they were drawn by the explosion that killed Henriksen. I think we're all gonna die here. That's a charming chap. Even if that's likely true, you still shouldn't really think about it. Brings down your performance. Increases the chance of making that the reality. Sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy thing. Ah. Wait. This was a blue marker, yes? It should not contain anything of great interest. I don't think. Things of interest should be white. Ooh, an incinerator. Lovely. You can play that game. Ah. Heavy incinerator. I think this might be the first heavy incinerator I've seen. Incinerators haven't been all that uncommon, but heavy ones. Yeah. Ooh. Squirrels too. And that is. Ah. Come on. It's going to lead somewhere. MREs and rockets. So that's a no. Rubble housing. I think it would have made sense to have trying to provide shelter for the entire group instead of building individual housing. Yes. Ooh. This is a problem. How the hell are we gonna detonate that? It's very hard to spot from any kind of a long distance. That might be the best place. Yeah, let's try that. The angle is very tight. And you'd have to be fairly high. Just to think. Has to be a bit higher. No, this isn't where we need to be. I'm sort of interested in seeing, can we go any place from here? Maybe, but I'm not gonna even try. Let's just move forward. And we do need to we need to try to get a light armor from one of the ghouls, so we can start repairing our own. We've taken so many hits that it's shredded pretty badly. It's easy to forget. Easy to forget. They're mediums. But doable. Hmm. Let's cool our heels for a minute. We can go there. We can go to a lot of places. Third Street Municipal Building. A working computer. God damn. Treasurer's report. Somebody from the political office should keep an eye out on those guys down at the water treatment plant. That's the third request for extra funds I've had to deny this month. Do they think we're made of money? I swear, it's like they want the communists to win. Inter-office mail. Attention all base personnel. Do not engage the protesters outside the construction zone. I know, the presence of those freedom-loving no-goodniks fills my brain with the white-hot rage of capitalist justice. But the political office has something planned for them, and you mooks better not screw it up. Commander Devlin. Memo from Commander Devlin. We'll soon play host to one of the greatest American patriots of our day, General Wellesley himself. For those of you whose family trees don't fork, the General is Chief Liaison Officer to the Big Mountain Research Facility. He and his teams are paying us a visit to collect our guests and take them someplace where they can do some good for their country beyond stinking the patchouli and shooting the LSD. So, the test subject are protesters. It's a nice little thing. It doesn't really make much of a difference, but a little bit of a extra breadcrumb in this. What happened? What happened where? Municipal sewers. Yeah, this is not where we need to be. Go there. So voluntarily going to a sewer is a bad idea. They're never any good. And I can't see a thing. We should have cat eye. Let's eat those. They don't last that long. Ah, what a shame, what a shame. Anything, yeah, floating pieces of meat. Upgrade! Damage with beam weapons +5. AD also gains +5 damage. Wow, he's your companion. Isn't that lovely? Now we can use beam weapons. And they're more deadly than ever. Where did it go from blue to greenish? Who cares? We need to sleep soon. No atomic cocktails? No. Ooh, NCR riot control. Elite riot gear. Critical chance +5, guns +10, charisma +1, sneak sight. Speech +5, perception +2. This is an excellent armor. And this is sniper rifle. And ammunition. Ah, too bad it's a medium armor. And so we basically moved a little bit up. So a higher altitude was gained here. Huh. Well, naturally, if we were interested in that sort of stuff, it would have been a great place to visit. Any easy way to get down? I don't want to go to the sewers again. Yeah, that's where we need to go. So this is some sort of an extra place. Probably few loot items and that's it. Okay. Itch in my throat. Bottled water. Been there probably a few days. Hairball. Okay. Ooh, can we do atomic cocktail? What would it require? You call a victory and vodka. So anything else that reduces? Need to do sleep. Atomic cocktail seems to be the only one, but that's well, we would just need a workbench. We can gain vodka from somewhere and we can produce Nuka-Cola Victory, so I don't think that's necessary. We get if we will find some kind of small camp here or there, we'll just sleep. Natural charges, wonderful. Yeah, that was a 308 round. Probably hand loaded. That would have destroyed most robots of your size. So, what was that? Raiders, huh? Sounds like they blew out your primary stabilizing jets. I can't believe you kept going after that. Ah, yeah, no wonder you didn't make it all the way to Novaro. Okay, let's go. Finally. Red. It's not good. It's not good. It's definitely where we need to go, but there were a couple of those buildings there. Yes. I know we've missed some of these. It's not too big of a deal. there something we really need from here? Don't need anything, but I'd like to... screw it. Let's move on. Yes. Suddenly darkness. Cave of the Abaddon. This can possibly be bad. Yeah, let's go with it.